Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today is April 4th, 2011. This is our weekly Ichimoku analysis for the global markets where we cover everything from Europe to Asia to the US. Okay? This is our normal disclaimer. This is for this is for educational use only. All charts are either in Thinkorswim, TradeStation, or freestockcharts.com. Here are my contact details. You can contact me at mpatel@eiicapital.com, or you can follow us on Ichimoku Trading, or you could go to our website eiicapital.com and see any of our free videos out there. Okay, so we got a lot to cover, so let's go straight to the global maps. Okay, so we're going to begin. We're going to start looking at the German market as we normally do. Oops, we pulled up the wrong one. Okay, so if you look at the German market, we did a pullback. We're continuing to be basically bullish strong going up to higher, so there's nothing really much there. We're continuing our journey to go up and maybe retest the highs. We're at a minor resistance level right now, but really we're still resuming our path to keep on going high. Next would be the Paris market. If you look at the Paris market, same thing. It's strong. It did its pullback. The German market is still very strong compared to the Paris market. As you can see, the reason why the pullback on the Paris market was all the way to the cloud. Okay, let's go look at Germany. UK. The FTSE. If you look at the FTSE, it really is not doing much. It's kind of consolidating here. So FTSE really is not doing much at all. Never did a pullback enough, and then if you look at it, it's just sitting there hanging around this resistance level right now, right around 6,000. So it's the weakest of all of them. If you're definitely doing Paris trading, go long German market and possibly short the Paris market moving forward. Let's go straight to Shanghai. China. Okay, let's go China. If you look at China, remember we talked about this. I would probably say about one more month, this thing's really going to get momentum and start going up to the top side. So I definitely start looking at China for a long-term bullish trend up. If it starts moving up in the next month or so, you got probably about about 5 more weeks of momentum in order for this thing to start moving up. Hong Kong. Here's the Hong Kong index. If you look, it's basically consolidating. Nothing really there at all. Let's go look at the Nikkei. If you look at the Nikkei, nothing there at all. Bombay market, which is the Sensex. You could see it basically has crossed the cage and sin again there. It's at a major resistance level here. In fact, you probably need a major pullback here in the next month or so for the Sensex market, and then watch this thing to go to the top side. Okay, we're going to go straight to the U.S. markets now because all the markets are pretty much the same, just like the U.S. We're going to look at the Dow futures first. The reason why is that's being the strongest one of all. Okay, we're just waiting for the data to show up here. Once it shows up, then we'll start going from there. Okay, for the Dow futures here, you could see we're getting very close to the highs again. Question is what's going to happen here. We're still very, very strong here right now where we can't sit there and blow the top off the highs as far as the Dow futures are concerned. But we got to wait and see what happens. But definitely be patient and wait for things to occur instead of going out and chasing them. As far as the ES futures are concerned, as you can see, it's got a little more upside to get to the top here. But same thing over as the Dow. That since the Dow's leading, you kind of need to watch the Dow first. NASDAQ's kind of falling behind. You could see NASDAQ here. You could see that it's barely out of the cloud right now. So if you're looking at short, believe it or not, short the NASDAQs and go long the ES futures are concerned. Small caps, again, if you look at them, they're still very strong. They blew past the resistance here, and they're in no man's territory. So they're moving up higher and higher and higher and higher. and they got a long ways to go to keep on going higher. But be very careful. Remember, the Russell is kind of volatile, and it really shouldn't be used to gauge to trade anything except small caps. So, you know, if you're day trading small caps, it's a perfect scenario right now because the Russell is moving up. Also, you know, if you're looking at mid to long-term trades, you can do small caps too. They're looking great, but don't keep on thinking that's going to last forever. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you.